Hi, welcome back everyone. In today's video, I will show you how to get a real China server IP address. How do we actually get a real Chinese IP address for whatever purpose that you need? Because most of the time, we need a China IP because we need to access certain kind of content. But for most part, if you get a Hong Kong server IP, you should be able to access. But anyway, in this video, we will look at how do we get a China server IP address. Most providers do not offer a China server IP. Today, we are looking at ZenMate VPN in particular. Both ZenMate and HMA or HMA VPN both claim to offer China server data center IP address. But for HMA, they show you that you are connected to a China server IP address, but it's actually connected to an Indonesia server. So you have to be very careful when you are using HMA, not just for the China, but for other countries as well. You always want to double check. ZenMate, in my testing, offer a real and true China server connected to Shenzhen in China. Let's take a look at the HMA China server. It's actually quite misleading and they never offer a true China server. So when I'm connected to a HMA, it shows that I'm connected to China, Beijing. Beijing is the main city of China. And this is the IP address that HMA shows that I'm connected to. But when I do a check on this particular IP address, is actually a Indonesia server. So that is very misleading on the HMA part. So I wouldn't recommend getting a China server through HMA because it's not a true China server. In fact, it is an Indonesia server. So most VPN providers do not offer China server IP. Like I mentioned, if you need a China server IP, then this video is for you. And you can look at ZenMate, Deeper Connect Network, or Mysterium Network, or Surfshark, ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and most of the others don't offer a China server IP address. The most they offer you is a Hong Kong IP address. Personally, I'm using Mysterium Network most of the time and NordVPN. These are the two VPN that I use most of the time. Of course, I have different kind of VPN installed in my PC. So from my testing, only ZenMate offer a true China server IP address. So let's take a look at what ZenMate offer. This is a ZenMate website. So on this ZenMate website, if you go and take a look at the feature here and we take a look at the location, we can see from here, these are the countries they offer. They don't have actually a lot of country, but for most of the country there is. But this particular video, I'm concentrating on China. So they have one city in China. And of this one city, there's 12 servers. That means that you can have 12 different IP address of China, but most of the time they are located in the same data center location. And if we take a look at the price of the ZenMate, actually ZenMate is pretty cheap in my opinion. If you go for the 3 years package, they give you another 3 months and it is going to cost you only $59 for 3 years and 3 months. So that is pretty cheap in my opinion. Anyway, let's get started and take a look at what ZenMate can offer. Let's take a look at what ZenMate can offer. If you were to go to search for all the servers, so we can see that these are all the country that ZenMate offer. But we are going to look at China. So it is showing that there is about 186 users right now connected to their China server. So let's click on the connect to a China server. And it show you here, this is the particular IP address that I'm connected to, Shenzhen, China. This is the IP address. So let me just double check on it. And there you have it. This is the real China server IP address. Just remember the last value 136, because if you try to connect again, we all get a different IP address, but it will be quite similar. So my guess is that this IP address are located on the same data center. Now we get another IP address, which is a 134. And if I were to refresh this page, and then I can see the IP address will be 134, and it will still be on Shenzhen. So there you have it, still on the same city, and this is the ISP that they are using. Of course, I believe that this IP address may be abused in some way or another. But as of now, I think ZenMate is the only VPN provider that offer a true China IP address. And that's how you get it. So that's all for this video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much.